आज रात 12 बजे से संपूर्ण देश में संपूर्ण लॉकडाउन होने जा रहा है।
The lockdown came into place and which lasted for a sizable number of weeks. Automatically, the markets were not accessible by the general public. At that point of time, it was a time when the farmers actually had their produce ready in the fields. This was a very dangerous area or time because of the fact that if the produce are ready and they are taken from the field, they have to find a market. Otherwise, they will spoil. So immediately we made sure that all the produce could be taken into a central place through MIE and the different teams that were formed by it, and ensure that these produce had a market for them.
We decided to merge or actually combine Megamart, which actually started in 2019, which was by the MIE. And Megamart at that point of time was a registry for local entrepreneurs and their products. Because of this pandemic, started the work to convert Megamart into an online ordering and home delivery solution, especially for essential commodities. And at the same time, backed by the logistics and evacuation network of 1917 I-Teams. Of course, 1917 I-Teams already had an evacuation plan and was already doing a lot of evacuation for farmers' products. And that's why when the lockdown hit, 1917 I-Teams was ready. And it was the only organization that was actually able to go to the farmers' fields and lift produce and then transport it to markets in the city.
MIE formed the teams wherein the goods from the market were taken to the localities. And once they reached the localities through these community COVID management teams made sure that these edible items or these food and essential commodities reach the households without the households actually having to come out and buy the goods.
However, in view of the current crisis, we had to tweak the model of Megamart, wherein the needs of the local population would be fulfilled first. So for that reason, what we had done was we broke up Megamart to deal with a focus on localities. This decentralized model enabled the stores to fulfill the large quantum of orders coming in, because since everything was decentralized, deliveries could be staggered and fulfilled by localities on their own.
During the lockdown also, we were requested by the Deputy Commissioner to help in providing the mobile kiosks in those localities where they have not been catered through the fair price shop or the retail outlets. So we started with just 4 vehicles, and then later on during the lockdown, we upscaled to around 20 vehicles, where these vehicles were parked at the different localities.
In a video clip shared in the social media, Chief Minister Conrad Sangma confirming the news also said that Bethany Hospital have been sealed.
We have had a positive case of COVID-19 in our state of Meghalaya, in Shillong. We have sealed Bethany Hospital and we have ensured that we would not allow any more patients to come in or people to leave from there. All the people who have visited Bethany Hospital from the 22nd of March and after that, I would sincerely urge all the citizens to kindly inform us by calling at 108 number. And this will go a long way in helping us to ensure that all the contact tracing can be done.
Say that, a pandemic is a pandemic, and no matter what we say and how we may think that we are ready for it, we are never ready for a pandemic. Once we had the first case in the city, the most important area was contact tracing. Obviously, we needed to know who the apex case was in contact with for how long, was it many people, was it a small group, a big group, would we be able to contain it or not. Immediately, I got in touch with, with the government, and of course through MIE and Mr. Bhathan Solia, to say that we have to do something about this. We have to find a way of ensuring that our people, do not run out of food. Government was very, very proactive. They immediately took the decision to ensure that every house or household that is quarantined are to be given a care package. And that was when these care package and provision kits came into existence.
We are all going through a very, very difficult time with the current COVID situation and the lockdowns. The government is trying its best to provide relief to a whole lot of people who are going through trouble because of the lockdown and non-availability of materials because shops are shut. We realize that when people are in quarantine for such a long time, they need to be taken care of. They will not be able to step out. The shops are also not open for people to buy provisions. So therefore, we came up with this idea of CM care packages or provision kits, where this serves two basic purposes. One is that when people we are ensuring that people continue to remain in quarantine, so we are providing them, so it's only natural that the government should provide them for 14 days enough supplies so that they are able to cook and eat well. So that is one. And second is also the fact that the state realizes that the quarantine is a burden that the COVID has imposed on all of us. So in some sense, we also feel the responsibility to take care of the people who are forcibly have to be in quarantine for the benefit of everybody.
Because of the work that iTeams had done during the initial phases of the lockdown, that's why we were approached by the government to say that, look, can you put in place a system that can reach these provisions to people who are under quarantine.
Basically, within the Megamart model, we have locality stores at the bottom level, and then above that we have stock points that would take care of all the needs and necessities of these locality stores. Now, because we primarily focused on essential items, so all our stock points were well stocked with all the essential items needed during this crisis. And on the second week of April, when a district-wide lockdown was declared, we already had all of the essential items in place. So for that reason, it was not a big task for us to just package all of the essential items, thinking about families and what they would need for a period of maybe 2 weeks.
And that was the time when Megamart actually tied up with the entrepreneurs of MIE, the entrepreneurs of the local enterprises like Inbound Solution, Rockski and Infinite Solution, and also with NARI, the East Khas Hills District Milk Producers Cooperative. That was the time when we coordinated with them and collaborated with them to put in place this home delivery system. Each care package was designed, or actually composed of, about 17 items ranging from rice, about 10 kilos, and dal and sugar and oil, masks, sanitizers, tea, biscuits, toothpaste, toothbrush, because we prepared these packages from the point of view that a family would not be able to come out of their house for at least 14 days.
With Meghalaya, the state government has started the process of distribution of provision kits to all the identified 5,000 plus households mandatorily quarantined. These provision kits are being provided free of cost by the state government under the Chief Minister's special grant.
So when we started coordinating the care package, there was a huge challenge in the sense that how do we know who were the families or what were the families under quarantine. What facilitated this was that the Office of the Deputy Commissioner already, prior to lockdown, already notified the community COVID management teams headed by the Rangba Ashrang. We started working with the community COVID management teams, the CCMTs, where the zonal incident commanders and the Rangba Ashrang of the various localities would inform us about the number of families in a particular locality, and we dispatched our delivery teams to those localities.
This gave us an opportunity to work with people from a different kind of environment, which is mostly the headmen and the village volunteers. So it was a very new experience for us. And also, see, the most difficult part of this project was to maintain the sustainability of the service and the quality every day amidst factors that were changing every day.
For us as an organization, it helped us understand how we can work with the communities at a much better way and a proper manner. And the dialogues between us, the government, and also the communities helped in bringing a much easier manner to deliver, to not only just deliver the whole project, but also to deliver, to be at the link between these two organizations, these two bodies.
Nakaliang yung ni kung kasunjuk kinong sansya sinong gabriho nyo trap ngi kwa ban panpao ya gajing sngokmen haga bayade bat kani gajing pang covid khat khandai kum gi dor bar snong halor kanong rem ba kakti kamon kakti kadiang ba barok ki dor bar snong ki sim benta bat ai benta kani ka por ya ga district administration bat ngila ban ong balada kamdon ka ki dor bar snong kum hakani ka por ngimtip ka ik banja apo ka bri hunyo trap haga jo ko por ngi pan pau ga jing sngongo ko bakrawe ya district administration bat kum jo ru ya ka chief minister's relief package ka ba kloy ban pan poi ki marbam ki mardi bat ka jinglap ka jongi ki babon ki dor basnong la ai ki jingbam ki bakan sai tam haga ni ka por namanta ki ni ki basong haki quarantine center.
Meghalaya started the process of bringing back 15,000 people stranded in different parts of the northeastern states. And on Wednesday, they started arriving in the state by buses.
But then when people started coming back and returnees started coming back to the state, we were faced with this challenge, number one, of reaching out to all of them in time. Because logistically, because these people were spread all over, logistically it was difficult to arrange it. And that is where I think we had a lucky break, and I think that is where the state itself benefited from its traditional institutions, because that's the point of time when the Darbar Ashrangs decided to set up the community quarantine centers. And I think this is one of the strengths of Meghalaya, that we have been able to sort of go through this pandemic relatively with fewer issues, because the Darbar Ashrangs were there. They took it upon themselves from their own resources, set up these community quarantine centers, where returnees from outside the state were provided a place to stay for 14 days. But they did not have, they had a problem of food. And this is where we modified the model. We modified the model. We also linked with these Darbar Ashrangs to provide food to the community quarantine centers.
Every night, what is done by the Deputy Commissioner's office is they give us a list of returnees that have arrived back in the state, which has been published to them by all the locality headmen. So us, upon receiving this list, we have to process all this data locality wise. When all that data has been prepared, what our team does is we make outcalls to all the locality headmen to verify the information. Now when this is done, we prepare delivery lists that are to be fulfilled by across our 3 stop points, and then the delivery team, upon receiving of all the delivery lists, fulfills all the deliveries within the same day.
Wangi puli ni kot khubor mdeshu tang kata ngut ki bashitam ba kata ngut kata phongut ki bawan apo Assam or from the northeast, and thousands of them. We can just imagine lada kata ngut kinwan shanukin sa
na bantai gini ba trai shabar te babon kini ki long yeng long sem ki bedok te ngiele shitom na kaleng kador bar shnong ban penyo ya ki quarantine center
ngila biang ni ka jakasa na mangidon ki school khajam idon ki pon ki school support shnong ki hostels ngila ban biang tang ba da problem kalong balada kambiang kepada ration ini quarantine ki ration ki bagi anaga CM special fund ki long ki bala yarap hadu kata ta namta kanika yakini ki period ki bagi bu apo quarantine jugi
yaktu ki tiar ki kit ki ba ki phara na po ka chief minister office ki wan deliver by di hiyum jungi nang ne pade ki sashim ki asya ki selira sha ki tu ki longhien ki ba le ya ka quarantine nang ta pade ki tu ki sa pendon kam ba ki sli ka bam pade ki selira bi na yen marba ki shet na yen.
The Limkra Darbar, it helps in aiding and assisting the delivery of these essential items to those people under quarantine. So, under the untiring efforts of the various Rangbadong, we have been able to give doorstep delivery. We are like the last mile link. We are the last mile link to the doorstep delivery, to this service delivery, which was required under the circumstances.
During this COVID-19, we don't have a community quarantine center, but we are ensuring that home quarantine is strictly followed, right? We ensure that no stigmatization takes place to any of the families. So whenever a family comes to our locality from outside the state, we track them from the time they are starting the travel to our locality. We inform 108, we inform the Ranger dispensary, we inform our BDO about the people who are coming to our locality. Once they reach the locality, we give them the ration and the grocery supply, which has been given by 1917 I-teams.
But nakaliang ke dor barsnong, mari tip badon ki high risk but ki returnees ke bawan. Ngila bu yaki haki jaka ki bapher kum ke jing pen kre jong ki dor barsnong. Rengkat bat ke jing yatrai lang ki volunteers jong ki CCMT team jong ki dor barsnong ki bapher. But ke response ngilap ke day kasyong haki dor barsnong ke jingkit kali ke jong ki bamari pentip ke district administration. Hapo Southern kata kabam kala 1 point. But kabam baki ai kalong kababha, but kabane hado ar lai teo.
A lot of people are returning to the state, and our regulations require that people who are returning to the state should be under strict quarantine for a 14-day period. In fact, we are also enforcing that the entire family of people who get in from outside have to be under quarantine for that period. The district administrations across the state, the BDOs, the Rangba Shnongs, everybody has come together to ensure that these packages which are made are delivered on time. In fact, now we have reached a stage where the moment somebody comes into the state, they are registered, they are after testing they are sent to their home, and immediately the packages are delivered, so that even when the whole family is in quarantine for these 14 days, they are able to live comfortably and not be wanting anything that's essential and important.
After receiving the inputs from Health Department, the government has decided that containment zones has to be immediately notified.
It was at that point of time that we came up with the concept, Megamart, we came up with the concept of the locality stores where one store in a locality or maybe 2 or 3 stores would be identified by the locality, the Darbar Shillong or the ZIC, the Zonal Incident Commanders. And these would be linked to Megamart to supply them with the commodities required, because these stores, since they were in that locality, they were not able to access the wholesale markets. And that's where we brought in the services of 1917 I-Teams, then NARI distributors, to reach supplies and provisions to these stores, from where the locality people could then order either over phone, WhatsApp or online.
In fact, it was the vision of our Honorable Chief Minister that because during these tough times, the state should take care of the citizens to kind of to build on the vision that we want to build a caring society and an involved state. So the government has come up with this, and I'm very happy that many citizens are benefiting and they are able to have the basic necessities during these difficult times.
Where this pandemic opened a lot of opportunities for entrepreneurs. What we have seen is that on Megamart, a lot of people registered and are still registering, especially the home delivery restaurants, the home delivery services, then the meat shops, then vegetable vendors. This could be the beginning of a sustainable model for not only these entrepreneurs who've just come up, also for Megamart itself to maybe transition from a registry into a full-fledged e-commerce website. Given all that has happened, I would like to thank a lot of people who have come together during this pandemic and during this these troubled times that we had and we are still having, who perhaps without their contribution none of this would have been possible. We, frankly speaking, we did not expect such an outpouring of volunteerism, as well as the people coming out and saying that we want to help. And I think this has been a magnificent effort, and credit goes to every single one of these people who have stepped forward to make the situation what it is today. So thank you very much.